Hi, we're back.
Hello.
So last night, it's Monday, Labor Day now. Last night we were out late at Citricos, which is at the Grand Floridian. Hey, I said it right. It's right next to Victoria and Albert's, which is the super duper swanky restaurant.
It's on the second floor, tucked into the back corner.
Like technically it's its own stairwell to get there if you want, but you could just elevator up. We didn't, we took the stairs.
No, we took the stairs. We drove through monsoon to get there, and sat and people watched for a while, and then we were joined by our friends Mark and Tracy. Thank you for the invite, guys. And we walked into the restaurant, and I think all four of us noticed that it felt very much like you were walking into Palo on the ship. Did you feel that?
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was in a similar kind of way.
Yeah, it was a very, I liked the decor a lot. It was kind of luxurious, but it was also very comfortable.
And then the distinction being that Citricos is not Italian, but
Yeah.
yeah, it's kind of weird. Like it's the Disney World version of Paulo and Remy as far as kind of like atmosphere and what they're going for.
Yeah. I don't think it was Remy-ish.
Well,
It's
no,
more
but
Paulo.
Victoria and Albert's would be
Yes.
the Remy equivalent, basically,
Okay.
but far more expensive.
Well, I would go the other way. I would say Remy is the Victoria and Albert's, Palo is the Citricos. So we sat down, and they had our gluten-free menus ready, and they had special menus printed for Mark and Tracy. It was their anniversary, and had like a congratulations thing on top. And later on, they brought them ribbons so they could take the menus home. And I've had Narcoosse's do that for my daughter's birthday. And I thought the selection was pretty good. There were 6, 7 appetizer salad kind of things, and then maybe 6 or 7 entrees.
I want to say it was 8 entrees.
Okay, 8 entrees.
But I'm going to superimpose the menu right about now,
Okay.
and you can see the stuff that we could have had, and then you'll see in a moment what we did have.
They brought out some gluten-free rolls for us. They asked if we wanted them. Usually, I would say no, just because gluten-free rolls are not the greatest food in the world. They haven't quite perfected. Gluten-free pasta has gotten really good. Gluten-free bread, really not that good. So I almost said no, and then I figured he would want it, and I'm really glad we did, because I don't know if it looked like the same brand as normal, but God, they were good. They were really good rolls. I did take some video of Mark's actual bread, though.
Yeah, I saw that. I was wondering, it was like, half-eaten, not half-eaten bread.
Yeah,
like
but it was real bread, yes.
But yeah.
Yeah, because
And their
I
bread
miss
looked
bread.
pretty standard. It was
yeah,
like rye bread or whatever it was.
I miss bread.
Multigrain.
Did I mention I miss bread? Okay, just checking.
But it's also that salted butter is what it like.
Oh my God, that was so good. Yes.
So.
So we had bread, and then there were, Mark and Tracy had appetizers. Do you remember what they were?
So we did not have any appetizers, but Mark had the arancini, I want to say.
Oh, arancini.
Arancini.
Arancini,
okay.
yes, that's right.
So it says that was crispy risotto, mascarpone, spicy garlic, pomarosa sauce.
Anybody who's it's rice balls, fried rice balls, with cheese. There's some cheese inside, and like a red sauce on top. It's Italian. See?
And then
They look really good.
Tracy had the slow roasted pork belly, which says that was beluga, lentils, fava beans, and hibiscus glaze.
I didn't even see that.
Disappeared.
Not just you, huh? And then we had 3 entrees. Well, there are 4, but Tracy and I both got the short ribs.
Oh, so whatever.
Yes, they're delicious. You had the halibut,
Yes.
and Mark had the pork porterhouse, which was huge. I thought it was about what, inch and a half thick, easily.
Oh yeah.
really, really, it looked good. It was something I had been thinking about and decided to go with the short ribs at the last minute. The halibut looked excellent.
Mm-hmm. Oh god, it was so good.
Yeah. Short ribs were
Yeah,
really tender. You didn't even need a knife.
They said that it had clams and scallops mixed in, but it also, like they said, it was chorizo vinaigrette, but it felt like there was chorizo like in it, like chunks of chorizo in the stuff under the halibut.
Okay.
And so it was so good. It was one of those, like, the halibut was secondary to the underneath rice and clams and scallops and vinaigrette action.
Okay. And I'm trying to find, because it was their anniversary, we were given glasses of some kind of, it wasn't champagne, but it was
Sonium, maybe?
Sonim? Oh, that could be it. S-O-N-I-M.
Alright, so that was a Spanish sparkling.
Okay. All I know, wait, back to looking like me again. Hi. All I know is this, we had these little glasses, champagne glasses, and we toasted, and maybe I just haven't had enough to drink lately, but my chin went numb. And when my chin goes numb, then I can't speak. And then we had been joking about the room looking like the cruise ship, like the dining room in the cruise ship. And it started to move. Just a little. So I really felt like I was on a cruise last night.
Now, with this only having 8 entrees, my only issue with this menu is that it kind of like throws you some curveballs. It'll be like, it starts out great, like Ashley Farms chicken. All right, that sounds good. With spring succotash, like.
Yeah, the accompaniments were, I don't want to use the word weird. They were a little fancier than if you're a steak potato kind of guy. My short ribs came on a cauliflower puree, and it was literally a yellow, the consistency of pudding. It was very, very thin.
Now, officially, this says it was a sunchoke puree, so I don't know what sunchoke actually is. It's weird.
Well, I'll find out.
But, yeah, that's the thing, like, just even cauliflower puree that I've had before, it's like, your brain thinks it's mashed potatoes, and then you eat it, it's like, it so isn't. Or another one, now this is like, it's already losing right out of the gate, it was seared tofu ratatouille.
Yeah, not happening.
And it's like tofu,
on any level.
Tofu in the title, it's like, yeah, probably not. But then it's like, then they further go at it when it's like, lentils and zucchini spaghetti, it's like, just, no. Now, you also can be spendy and have what's called enhancements.
Oh yes, then they had enhancements. So scallops,
Yeah.
which Tracy did.
Mm-hmm. Or mashed potatoes
Mashed
is another
potatoes,
one. Mushrooms.
Oh, mushrooms.
Shellfish frutti di mare. And then the other one, my joke was, I can enhance, and by enhance I mean ruin, my dinner with Brussels sprouts.
He was gonna do it and he didn't.
No.
No, you were joking the whole time?
Yeah, I'm not spending money on Brussels sprouts
Okay, I don't
to
know.
enhance my food.
I don't know.
And then,
we did dessert. So dinner was really good. We had a great time, and our reservation was at 8, and we were still there when the fireworks went off at 10 at the Magic Kingdom. So we were able to see them through the window. It was really cool. And then we asked for the dessert menu. And the gluten-free dessert menu, there are 2 items. There was sorbet, and there was creme brulee. And normally I would go with creme brulee, hands down, no questions, except it had mango. And I don't like mango.
yeah, and then, now the raspberry sorbet was totally deceptive.
It was.
Because I thought it was just going to be a ball of raspberry
Yeah, a
sorbet,
little,
and
how
that
you
was
get,
going to be
get
it.
that little ball of raspberry sorbet. This was a whopping scoop of raspberry sorbet on a bed of strawberries, blueberries, blackberries, raspberries,
Mm-hmm.
and they were in a syrup, so they were sweeter than normal. It was delicious. Mark got the banana torte, the warm banana torte,
Yes, the warm chocolate banana
Well,
torte.
yes, and it looked fabulous, and it had that huge dark chocolate crown on the one side, and then the torte and the bananas, and it looked delicious. And then you had,
I had the tasting of gelato, which was not on the gluten-free dessert menu, but I was looking at it like, what's so horrible about this gelato that you can't have it gluten-free style? Turns out it would have come on little cones.
yes, little
And I
three
could-
little ice cream. I saw one
I
go
don't
by
either.
and didn't know what it was, and it was a holder that held 3 ice cream cones, and then there was a scoop of gelato on each one, and it was chocolate, coffee, and vanilla.
It's Italian vanilla bean, mocha espresso, and double chocolate.
So chocolate, vanilla, and coffee,
Mm-hmm.
and that looked good.
Oh yeah.
And it came in little tiny bowls. They were
Yep.
adorable. I like little tiny. But it was great. We had conversation, just kept going. In fact, we finished dinner right after 10 and sat in the lobby of the Grand Floridian. It was after midnight when we finally parted.
Mm-hmm.
So we didn't get home until close to 1:30 in the morning, which is not us.
And then Mark and Tracy were living the dream because they could just walk to their hotel room.
Yes.
Whereas we had to do the long drive home.
Yeah, they were staying DVC at the Grand Floridian. So, yeah, by the time we got to the car, I'm sure they were already asleep. So it wasn't. It was really nice. It was great to see them, and we'll get to see Tracy again soon. In a couple of weeks, Colleen is coming. Hi, Colleen.
Mm-hmm.
And then the week after that, my sisters, one of my sisters, will be here with friends of ours. And yeah, it's getting cooler, which means more people are going to come.
Oh yeah.
And food and wine.
So how did we like Citricos? Do we recommend it?
Yes, I very much enjoyed our evening in Citricos. It is definitely not a counter service. It was definitely on the pricey side. But if you're going to do a table service, I would recommend it.
Yeah, it's definitely. It's not an all the time place, definitely, but it's definitely one of those that if you haven't gone and you're thinking about going, I think definitely do it.
You should try it.
I think it can go either way. That it could be like dinner for 2, and it would be romantic, or it could be dinner with other people, which is what we did, and it was fine, and it was like nice atmosphere, and the serving staff isn't like all up in your face. That was like the right level of. They're there when you need them, and then not there when you don't
Yeah,
need them.
she was very good. So I couldn't fault the service at all. She was great and was real careful with the allergy and everything. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that was really good. It was fun. 2 thumbs up.
Yep.
3 thumbs up.
There
4
we go.
thumbs up.
Yep.
All the thumbs.
All right.
Our dogs don't have thumbs. Otherwise, they could help.
They give it no stars. They didn't get any.
Yeah, we didn't bring them anything. They like when we go for burgers and fries because then we bring them fries. That's their idea of 4-star cuisine.
Mm-hmm.
So thank you again, Mark and Tracy, for finding out if we wanted to go to dinner.
Mm-hmm.
We had a great time. Hope you did too. We'll see you soon. And have a great cruise.
And we'll see you all at the parks.